have returned. It's good to see you again. All in one piece, I might add. Oh, I was just reading the histories of sorcery in the land. How fare you, Ashen One? Good. You have returned from your journey, no doubt. You are successful. I thought so. Yes. Have the sorcery served you well, my friend? That is good. That is good. But you look weary, my friend. You have had a long journey, no doubt, and seen many perils. Yes. Please, take off your armor. Sit, if you may. Tell me your stories. Yes, please, please. What was that, Lord of Cinder, you went off to defeat this time, Ashen One? Yom the Giant. I see. Has he been put to rest at last? Yes, I suppose he has. Tragic thing. Yom the Giant. Betrayed by his own people. The people he would do anything to protect. Yes. Did you see it, Ashen One? The profaned flame in the heart of Yom's capital. Yes. Yes, you saw it. Be wary, Ashen One. If thou choosest to indulge in its power, do so with caution. You've seen what it can do, did you not? All the people of Yom's capital succumbed to the power of the profane flame. You saw their corpses, did you not? In his throne room. The poor giant. All he wanted was to protect them. And he couldn't. So he feasts on his misery by sitting among the corpses. Tragic thing. The histories truly described him as the most lonely of the Lords of Cinder, I would say. Yes. The histories, they speak much of his kind. The giants. Yes. You've seen more than one, I take it. Ah, you have, Ashen One. Orion may be the only one, yes, but the tree just outside of Firelink Shrine, the one that bears seeds, it was once a giant. Yes, Ashen One, it was once a giant. Or you know, Ashen One, how the giants came to this land. How one such as Yorm did rise to power. Many years ago, in a kingdom called Drang Lake, there was a king, Vendrick, I believe, and his queen, Chandra, and a brother I cannot think to name. I would be remiss. The brother was a scholar, after all. A scholar of our affliction as undead. Regardless, this king was warned by his brother that the giants across the sea would take up arms against him and his great kingdom of Drangleck. So what did King Vendrick do? Very much like the bold and brazen king he was, he attacked first, yes. Set sail across the great sea to the land of the giants, and destroyed them thoroughly. But in his success lied his own downfall. For, as it is detailed, Vendrick brought back the giants' technologies and enslaved some of them as golems. Yes. But the giants would return to reclaim what was theirs. So the histories tell. That is how Yorm came to this place. A descendant of giants. Of course, Vendrick died by one not so unsimilar to us. An undead, burdened with rekindling the fire. The first flame. Is that not the mission you embark upon? Yes, Ashen One, you have a choice. You have many baths you may yet take. Maybe the histories can give you some new insight. But enough about me, Ashen One, and my stories. The Dragon School libraries were full of not only the history of sorceries, but the history of the land itself. Yes. You are to deal with the princes of Lothric next, are you not? Yes. They say the greatest library in the world exists in their archives. They say in the archives of Lothric Castle there is the knowledge gained by an ancient dragon. A scaleless dragon. You have gifted me enough with scrolls already. Scrolls from Ulasil, even, which are already lost knowledge. But to see the scroll from the ancient land of Lordran, that would be special, Ashen One. I can only ask you to bring it back to me. advanced. Thank you, Ashen One. Together we shall learn much from the knowledge of Seath, the Scaleless. Although it was not him who developed the crystal sorceries, Ashen One. An alumni of the Dragon School. Logan. Never mind. Such matters do not concern you, Ashen One. You have had a long journey, and you deserve to sleep, to rest, even. Yes. Fear not. You shall be more than well equipped for your journey. How fares your staff for casting sorceries? Good. I can sense it grows more powerful. You must have given it to that most curious blacksmith, Andre, for him to upgrade, eh? Yes. I should warn thee, Ashen One. Most of these people that you have assembled here in the Firelink Shrine are most virtuous. The Firekeeper, wise, treat her well. The Shrine Handmaiden, as wizened as she may be, I trust. Even your Teacher of Miracles, if you choose to use her techniques that you have in the corner. I respect her too. And even the Pyromancer. He is wise, though his craft is a more instinctual one than mine. Ours is the craft of knowledge, of study, of harnessing sorceries, pyromancies. Pardon the word, bestial, comes from the deepest part of your heart. We use our minds, and as such we are not so easily consumed. But Ashen One, I mean to warn you of that maiden on the far side of the shrine. That Uria of Londor, Ashen One, she is here to cause you strife. I can feel it. Whatever she offers thee, approach with caution. I will not have thee taken advantage of. Good. And that mercenary, always crooning up by the thrones, Ring Finger is his name. Do not be so swayed. What is that goddess he worships? Rosaria. Aye. Same with Uria, Ashen One. Be cautious before embarking on such a journey. Yes, your Rosaria promises beauty and control over the self, but Ashen One, you have no need of such things when your mind is sound. But I am here at your service. and I will support you in any path you take. Ashen One. Yes. That Hawkwood, the deserter, is a curious fellow. He abandoned the Abyss Watchers, did he not? I cannot say I blame him. I would have done something similar in his situation. Did you not notice it yourself, Ashen One, when you fought them? The Abyss Watchers, turning on each other. People who were supposed to be comrades, brothers, fighting as you fought them. It got a hold of them. Yes. The deep began to infect them. The very thing they were swore to protect this world against. In places like Ulasil, Carthus, they themselves were infected with. I do not find it a coincidence that they were last stationed above those catacombs of Carthus, the High Lord of the Abyss. More near. But as you say, even he fell to the abyss. Perhaps we shall all fall eventually, but not now. You have a grave task, Ashen One. We must fight this undead curse. The histories are unclear. If the fire, the first flame, is our cure for it, or if it holds us back from ushering in an age of man, I do not know. The histories of Lordran and Gwyn say to trust in the flame. But the Church of Londor claims differently. I do not know the right action, Ashen One. Only that you must choose eventually. But enough. You are weary, and you need not deal with these questions at this moment. I apologize, Ashen One. I meant for this to relax you. Is there any more history I might regale unto you? Demons. You encountered one, did you? Lo, goddess. A demon king. Yes. The demons are scattered to the wind now, if ever they were. Created by the Witch of Izalith in her attempt to replicate the first flame, which gave life, indeed, to the gods and man. And indeed, gave her life, gave her children. But unfortunately, the bed of chaos gave her children of chaos. Although, perhaps they were never evil. Maybe they were decided that they were evil. Gwyn and his black knights cut through them like sandpaper. History is written by the victor's Ashen One. And as you say, you encountered an old demon king beneath the ruins of a city long conquered. I almost pity them. They did not choose to be born that way, Ashen One. Just as we did not choose to be cursed, to be undead. Perhaps we have more in common with them than we care to admit. Yes. Should you ever encounter it, Ashen One, there is legend of a ring city. A city either enclosed in a ring or a city in the shape of a ring. But if you ever discover it, Ashen One, the secret to our undead curse, I believe, resides there. I do not know if you will be the one to break it, Ashen One. But if there was ever a warrior up for the job, I would put my faith in you. Yes. Yes. Rest, Ashen One. You have had a very long journey indeed. Although, may I remove my gauntlets? You know, Ashen One, I've always sought knowledge in all its forms. Even at the Dragon School, I was no traditional student. I was a page boy, sent to run errands of death. I was the Dragon School's assassin, Ashen One. Not a real sorcerer, but still learned more than any of them there, because I chose to. That brings me to this, Ashen One. This is a dragon ring. It will aid you in casting your sorceries, make you stronger, faster. Please, wear it, and may it aid you in the adventures to come. The Ashen One. A dragon crest ring. Slumbering dragon crest ring. It will make your footsteps as light as snow, as fast as water, Ashen One. It will aid you in your journey to come. It aided me well when I had need of it, but those days are gone. Here, Ashen One. Like I said, Ashen One, it is your quest that you have before you. No one can make your choices for you. Instead, I hope you will make the choice that sits truest in your heart, guided by the wisdom of your mind. Yes. You are a true friend. In my life, I'm lucky to have known one such as you. leave you to rest. If you ever have need of sorceries, advice, or history, always are free to come to me. Fare thee well, Ashen One. And if the princes are giving you trouble, call upon me. I believe I have one more adventure left in me. Goodbye, Ashen.